Pile 1, this is what's coming towards you. Abundance, thinking quickly, avoiding situations, just being very quick-witted, being able to jump hurdles. Families, in the sense of creating families, as we know that rabbits have big families. This can also be about luck. What's coming towards you might be that you're just going to get lucky, or luck's gonna come your way. With the rabbit's foot is about luck, lucky opportunities. I think you'll see that you'll get opportunities that you didn't know how you were able to resolve, but by connecting to your intuition, you're able to kind of like make the best out of situations that might, like, other people might have not seen the outcome, or they might have not believed in you. But with the rabbit, it's about being quick-witted and being able to make the situation, win the situation for yourself. So surprising outcomes will come your way. I'm gonna first just get out all the cards. So what's coming towards you is harmonious in action. So this is definitely a time through inaction you'll gain clarity, you'll gain peace. While the rabbit can be quick-witted, but this isn't about impulsivity. Rabbits are able to avoid unneeded situations by just knowing when they need to jump, waiting the moment. We see that there is unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of your proportion to the problem. So this can be things are coming up, but I don't know if you can see, but there's a dove, and she's actually holding like a broken twine, and there's another dove in a basket, and the dove holding the little broken twine is coming towards it. So this is definitely about if you're in a broken, or if you're not in harmony in a connection, what's coming towards you is there's going to be an apology. An individual might come towards you to try to mend the twine, mend the string, cord cutting maybe. They're trying to connect the cords again. But I'm getting that there might be, you might discover a newfound fear, or you might be actually focusing on things might be coming up for you with the moon energy, and that can come with the dove energy, that dove message I got, where things are coming up from the subconscious, things are coming up from the past, which are trying to heal themselves. But it is through inaction that you will gain the tranquility. So your message for what's coming towards you is that don't act on the fear, don't act on your subconscious or limiting beliefs, trying to create worst case scenarios of a situation, or allowing those shadow sides of yourselves that can come out at night when you're alone. I'm getting a sense that you might be a person that is kind of trying to create a space where you're around people, so you're not thinking about the situation, so you're kind of trying to push out the shadows. But the issue with that is that when we're harboring our shadows, then it comes out at night. And the important part is to not be impulsive with the rabbit charm. And you might want to consider meditation and stillness in these, as these unfounded fears might come up. These are things, the curtains are unfolding, and what might be coming up for you is, it can be surprising things that from the past. It can also just be newfound fears that you've been blocking from your subconscious, and the moon is there to illuminate the shadow to the light. It puts light to the shadows. You will gain harmony in your life, you will gain balance in your life, you will gain peace in your life by simply not acting, by simply not reacting, by simply being in the stillness of where you are. Your advice is, as these fears come up, to just reflect on these fears, but don't act on them. Don't concern yourself with them. See them as entities or individuals or things outside of you, so that you're able to gain that clarity, and through an inaction you'll gain clarity on conflict or the space that you're feeling between certain parties, that you're feeling a detachment or a fear, a newfound fear in relationships. Peace can be created through just harmless inaction, by literally not acting. And we see trust and divine timing, and also blossoms. Cherry blossoms indicate healing, peace, a tranquility that we're seeing. There are actually cherry blossoms right here too. And the thing about cherry blossoms is that they only come a certain time of year, and while they are very beautiful, they are very, very brief. And so it's just enjoying that time that we're able to experience a moment of feeling. And I know it might be difficult, but this can be a time to reflect on this emotion and to give thanks to this emotion, because in order to show love to yourself, you also have to show love to your fear. You have to show love to your anger. You have to show love to those ugly emotions in order to elevate, in order to find peace within yourself, because those emotions still make you you. And this can be also like you're discovering yourself, you're discovering like what you don't like, what you do like. And this can be a sign of really getting to know yourself, like getting to know your moon sign. Maybe you might want to look into astrology. With the unfound fear, definitely watch out for getting trapped in worst case scenarios and allowing worry to kind of make a small problem bigger than it actually is. And it can help when the subconscious actually illuminates a behavior or behavior pattern. It can help to journal and to reflect on it at that moment. Reflecting on it at that specific time can help you to give that feeling that it needs, that when we're feeling something, when we're feeling an unfound fear, it's important to direct it at that moment, even in small ways, because then if we don't, when it comes up again from the moon illuminating it, it grows into a bigger problem, because we keep like putting it under the bed, we keep putting it in the shadows. So just watch out for things being illuminated for you, and it's important to be in a harmonious inaction. We are seeing a healing. So what's coming towards you is a healing. It can be also through healing you'll find your North Star, you'll find your path. You can be of the healer, but it is the healing, the star. I think a lot of people kind of over exaggerate the star as the healer, as this tranquil kind of energy, because with the star as the healer, it can be, being a healer as your path can be very difficult, because in order to be the healer for individuals or for a generation or for a community, you have to also go through what everyone, in order to heal others, you have to be able to live what you are healing. As one who has also lived those fears, who also has lived those traumas, so they know the actual core of those traumas, and they're not just reading a book and reiterating what they've read from academia. Chiron, I'm getting like your powers, what's coming towards you is that you have your true path being revealed to you through your fears. And once these are healed, once you are given light to these fears, to these worries, to these anxieties, to these, it can be difficult, but it will illuminate you to what you are meant for on this earth, what you are meant to, how you are meant to guide. The moon will be the guide to your North Star. Currently adrift, like you're kind of just like lost in your path and you're drifting along, and you're kind of just like seeing what you can catch. With the angler, that you're going to get lucky. So like what's coming towards you is that you're going to catch a fish. You're going to catch your catch of the day. But it's going to take, you're going to feel like you're drifting along and that you have no purpose in life. This opportunity, this catch of the day, catch of the year is actually, because like fishermen, it takes them a while. So fishing is about patience, it's about enduring the catch, it's about being able, researching like where the fish are, studying the cycles of the fish and where they are in the water, and certain geographic area of the fish, and really studying the water as elements as well as the type of fish in order to understanding the full spectrum of everything. Catch of the day isn't about just getting lucky. The catch of the day is like you're putting in the work, you're putting in the study, you put in the work to make sure like you got lucky. But there's no such thing as getting lucky, because this is you giving yourself the opportunity to actually catch the fish. In order to catch the fish, you have to go out in the water and sit out in the boat for sometimes long hours in time and you might just catch one fish, or you might just catch two fish. And this is also about enduring like the cold, the weather. Some people, they like the idea of catching fish or eating fish, for catching a fish and then eating it for dinner. But it's like no one wants to wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning in order to prepare the boat and go out in the lake or in the ocean or wherever and endure sometimes the heat or sometimes the cold. So this is about enduring the process in order to get the result, in order to get the prosperity will be given once you're giving yourself the endurance. So this is kind of giving like a Saturn Capricorn energy of where like, are you going to put in the work in order to, Jupiter is about expansion. So it's like you're not going to just get the end result without actually doing the work of going out and drifting along. And much of the North Star is about, there's a period where we're just drifting along. So this can be a time for you to really just be in a harmonious in action, because it is through that harmonious in action in your life that you will be given through healing. You'll see the North Star, you'll see your true path, you'll see where you're actually heading, and that this whole time that you felt like you're drifting along, you actually haven't been drifting along, because it's about a trusting divine timing, trusting that even in kind of lost time, or you feel like you're losing time or wasting time and you're kind of like not going anywhere, in reality it is through this that you're actually, through the murkiness, that you're going somewhere. Numbers that you might want to pay attention to is 19, or 9 plus 1 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. So this can be about new beginnings, the Fool, starting new opportunities. So what's coming towards you is new opportunities, but you have to try it. You have to go out there and actually do the thing you want to do to make the opportunities happen, because things don't just, you don't catch a fish by just the universe plopping it on your doorstep and here you go. So that's why I'm getting like a Saturn Capricorn energy, in that you have to go out there, you have to go outside, you have to, and in my field you're just drifting along and you're not catching anything and you're not gaining any, and it might feel like there is this inaction, but it's important to know that inaction is still action. By inaction you're still making a choice, you're still making an action, because you're choosing to reserve yourself, to preserve yourself. Things coming up for you that are going to illuminate further shadow work that you may need to do, or further things that you need to study or read or work with others in order to heal. But it's through that healing that you will find your North Star, you will find your path. So there can be a sense you might be right now where you feel like you're just trying things out, and you're kind of you're drifting, and you feel like you're drifting because you keep the Seven of Wands. But in this deck, it's kind of just like you're kind of making separate things happen, but you'll see that they will be linked. They will be linked to your North Star. They will be linked to your true path, and you'll start realizing how it's actually all interconnected. Seven of Wands typically indicates like self-preservation, self-protection, but I'm getting with this, it's kind of like you're getting restless. So with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands in this deck, it's kind of like this restless energy where you're kind of like trying out different things, and you're getting restless. See, this one is just like literally laying down. So this could be what's coming towards you is communication from someone who's going to be like talkative, gossipy. So a message might come towards you which will actually might lead you to leave something, or leave something that you built up with someone. But we're seeing with the King of Wands, creativity. So you could start like a creative project. You could maybe even lead an organization, like be a leader in an organization, and be that passion, that cultivation of like the fire within the project to really get it going, to get people thinking. There's going to be like creative or passion projects and opportunities for you to lead others, creating projects for yourself that are kind of like multi-passions for yourself, where you're able to start linking them together. And so like with the Triad card, if you're wanting to try certain things but you're not seeing how they're connecting, this is challenging you to that you're a multifaceted, passionate individual, and that you're not someone that can only have like one thing for your true path or your true north. So like look outside of the scope of what people say your path is supposed to be, or like you're only allowed to have one career. King of Wands can indicate a multifaceted, passionate leader, and as a King of Wands, you're a leader to showcase how the cultivation of your own fire, your own wand, can actually flourish. And even with a branch, we can see the branch is growing, and it grows different leaves in the same way that one passion can lead to different things. So being open that cultivating one passion can lead to other aspects, and kind of like passive income from one thing, one interest of yours. A message might come through to you of what's coming towards you. It's a message, maybe gossip around you, maybe jealousy, and like you might see people walking away from you, or you might have to walk away from certain projects. Yeah, I see like there's some ladders are like put up or on the ground, some are put up. So this definitely comes with like the drifting energy where you're not always going to be on. As the King of Wands, even the King of Wands needs rest. Just understanding that you can't just constantly be go, 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 because then you'll completely burn yourself out. Subconsciously, maybe people might be there's in your multifaceted success that you have the ability to be a multifaceted, passionate leader. There might be gossip around you, and this gossip is feeding your unfound fears. So these fears, like people gossiping, or they're trying to like kind of like, I'm getting like a false advisor who has like who doesn't have your best intention at hand, and they're kind of like, so this could be like someone whispering in your ear and like gossipy talk of trying to like feed your worst case scenarios or feed your insecurities and anxieties. So I would say definitely be watchful of who's talking around you, like the messages you're receiving to support you. So be watchful of the kind of communication coming towards you. in the coming months ending 2023, and this can lead to you leaving certain, like, don't be afraid that to leave certain passions that aren't working out. Some things might not lead anywhere, so you can see there's a ladder coming up, but there's no ladder connecting. So some things you might be building up, but you may need to, I'm getting entrepreneurial leadership, so you might have to abandon certain projects in order to really flourish as a leader, as a business owner. And that's what makes a successful business owner, is knowing when to abandon certain businesses and where there's potential for growth with certain business connections. So I'm definitely getting, like, there's certain connections, communication is going to come forward towards you that will make or break certain foundations, and you might have to walk away from foundations built up that have no emotional fulfillment for you anymore. Someone that might be just like, they haven't mastered language, they haven't mastered communication. So this could be someone just like, you overhear something through gossip, or you overhear something that you weren't supposed to hear, and this will lead you to leaving certain connections or foundations that aren't emotionally fulfilling for you. Because I'm getting like you're around the corner making coffee, and the person talking about you doesn't notice you, or doesn't think you're there, and they talk about you, and it actually is a blessing in disguise, because it shows you where you're, to who and what you are to invest in. You are going to catch your big break, you are going to make your big catch, but you will need to be able to work through your fears through inaction. And it might be difficult because there might be like gossip or conversations or communications which may make you kind of like jumpy or reactive with the rabbit charm. But it's important to lead through harmonious inaction. Pile 2, the key as your charm. So this is what's coming towards you, is that you're going to open a key. You're getting a key to something, a key to a door, a key to a gift. It could be a box. It could be a key to unlock a superpower, I heard. But it could be like a key to unlock new knowledge, a key to, I mean, this could be literally anything, but it's essentially something that's locked will be opened for you. That's what's coming towards you. What's coming towards you in this coming months, you need to open your heart to love. What's coming towards you is peace, as we see the dove. So this is connecting to innocence, connecting to your inner child, that inner playfulness. So open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies is what's coming towards you right now. The challenge that's coming towards you is standing up for your rights. So this is setting boundaries with certain people, but this is standing up for what you believe in. This is standing up for yourself. This is for following what is correct for you and not judging your decisions or choices from what other people say. What's important for you to know is that there's a sense of 10 of Swords energy with the 7 of Cups. So this is like, woe is me, that are coming from illusions. So these are masks. Illusions. 7 of Cups is often is illusions, is choices. You're overwhelmed by the choices that you have to make, or the choices you have to make. There isn't a definite result of it. You can't see a definite result, and that's what comes with the 7 of Cups. It's this sense of like, you don't know the cup you choose. There's a sense of mystery to it, and you're kind of like, you feel like kind of like distraught by it, because you feel there's no definite conclusion to your choices, and there's this sense of mystery. The Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, what's coming towards you that you need to watch out for is a sense of mystery, a sense of allure that can be stealing ideas, stealing thoughts. So what's coming towards you is truly watching out for, looking through illusions. We can see a little raccoon, and raccoons are often, they're very like foxes, they're very good at creating these illusions, kind of stealing, taking what's unwanted, and like getting an abundance of things through stealing what is not theirs. You might be sharing your abundance with others. The Six of Pentacles, you might be sharing a balance of your gifts with others, but there's a sense that what you have to watch out for is there's certain people that are trying to steal your ideas, or trying to copy your thoughts, your beliefs into their own form. By stealing your gifts, then they're trying to create an illusion that they've invested the time that you actually invested in creating these gifts for others. In order to share these gifts for others, there's a period of from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, there came a time of kind of abandonment and being abandoned and financial hardship that comes with the Ten of Swords, whereas there's this like a distraction of the mind. So I'm getting like, while you're gifting everyone and you're sharing your gifts, there's going to be a distraction. Like there's a distraction of gift giving, an allure of a performance, in order that someone can then steal something. The next couple months you want to pay attention to music. So there may be music in messages in music. Pay attention to lyrics that grab your attention. Pay attention to certain songs, their titles, what lyrics, what words. But you've also got the world at your disposal. You are going to be given the world. This can be in the form of travel. The rainbow aspects gives me the Ten of Cups. So you are going to be given the world. A relationship might come to you, and they want to give you peace. They want to give back your innocence. They could be wanting to give you back your inner child and help you see the world. This might be an individual that wants to travel the world with you, see the world with you. Standing up for your rights. I'm also getting standing up for your gift, because there's going to be someone who's going to try to steal them. And it's always good to know what's coming towards you. Then it prepares you and behind the scenes energy that might be deceiving you. With the world, we have the number 18, and we can see, I believe this is like soccer or football, where it's like the World Cup. You're going to be victorious. You're going to win. Whatever the challenge is, whatever the challenges you're going to face, you're going to win. And it is through voicing the world, being a voice of the world. I feel what's coming towards you is you're going to be given an opportunity to be a voice of the world. And what did I say? I literally said someone's going to come into your life, a relationship, who's going to want to travel the world with you. The voice, this could be you actually get Six of Pentacles. This could be actual gifts that you share with others, and it could be one of the psychic abilities is clairaudience or clairaudient. I don't know if whoever picked pile 2 follows human design, but Ra'uru, he actually heard the voice. That's how human design started. People might standing up for like what you hear, your vision that you have for the world. And even if people think you may be a little crazy, no matter what your spiritual path is or what your spiritual beliefs is, if you believe in God or just the infinite divine, the universe, if you feel a vision is true, or you're being led somewhere to share it with the world for the greater good, and people are kind of calling you crazy or mental, this is about standing up for your rights, what you believe in. And especially with the voice, like clairaudient, that definitely connects to paying attention to music. So clairaudient might be a gift that you have that might be coming towards you, that you might be activating. Birdwatcher, identifying a seeker's happiness, especially with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. There's someone that's watching you. There's someone that's like trying to watch like the gifts that you share with others. There's someone around your energy that's actually like watching your every move to figure out like how they can copy what you do in order to create, because they see the abundance that you have and they're trying to figure you out. Like you may be literally, to some people might be seeing you as the literal Seven of Cups, where you have this allure fox energy and people are just mystified and curious about you, and they just can't figure you out, so they're like trying to study you like a literal bird watcher, where they're like watching you from afar and trying to figure out how to copy your allure and steal from you. This could be the 18th of the month, 18th week. This could be 18 months, 18 years. 1 + 8 = 9. 9 is completion. It's ending cycles. The voice I'm getting, this could be a song. You could be a singer. What's coming towards you is you could be the voice, a voice that's heard all over the world. So if you have an inclination to music and you're wanting to start a music career, what's coming towards you is the inclination to start honing that ability, because I'm getting like you have siren energy. You have the ability to woo people through your voice, through sound, through music. When you talk, people are just like mystified by you. But yeah, I'm getting like someone is trying to steal from you, in order to have that same mysticism themselves. A new relationship is coming to you, or the rebirth of a current one, or some sort of new beginning is coming towards you. Ace of Summer, that's an offering of like flourishing, of blossoming, of growth. So this is of ending cycles, because the Ten of Swords is, and then can be ending cycles of who you used to be, or who you thought you could be, or what you thought you could have. 1 + 8 = 9, ending cycles. Emotional turmoil, or even emotional awakening. And through emotional awakening, your emotional turmoil, which isn't a good message, but your emotional pain, there's like an allure about it. Like people are like, you're kind of like a suffering poet or a suffering artist, and people are interested, like they're curious. Like you're a siren and like you mystify people. So like definitely use your voice to change the world. You have the ability to be the voice of the world, or a singer in the sense of like being a siren and kind of mystifying people. Pile 3. So what's coming for you is going to be a slow process. This is, maybe you have some baggage that you need to let go of, or in the sense of the turtle, they always bring their home everywhere. So this gives Cancer kind of crab energy, where you feel home where you go. So what's coming towards you is you might have an inkling for traveling, or being a kind of digital nomad, where you're able to kind of like take your home anywhere, because your home is on your back. So this could be an inkling to just explore, maybe becoming a traveling nomad in some way, where you only take what you need. There might be an inkling to, you want to let go of only have what you need. But the turtle is also about the slow process that we take in life. It's not a hurried journey. It's about sustaining yourself for the end process, and that you will get what you achieve. Even if you're not as fast as the hare, you will actually achieve more in life by sustaining your energy and trusting the process will bring you nourishment, versus trying to get that instant gratification that feel like in society we're currently in. It's trusting that what you want is what you already have, because the turtle already has their home on their back. What's coming towards you, there's a completion, a renewal. I think this is perfect, especially in October and the end of the year, the 3 months of 2023. I think this is a time to review of what has worked and what hasn't worked for you, and completion in order to renew, in order to begin new projects. So if there's unfinished business that you need to complete, or unfinished projects that you want to complete, this is a good time to review your year and see what has worked and what hasn't worked, and what you want to abandon. Maybe projects that you have on your mind but that there's no point to them, so like just abandoning them. But there is something that needs to fulfill its completion in order for you to start out the new year nourished and renewed, to begin a new cycle. With threes, this is about creating a foundation. This is working with others. Like Three of Pentacles is working with others. We actually have the Three of Pentacles. With you, what's coming towards you is three rabbits. So this is definitely creating a foundation. We've got 3 fairies, 3 pentacles, the number 3. So this is working with others. In regards to the 3 of Pentacles, this is working with others in order to create a foundation, or with a project or an apprenticeship, internship, learning something new. As in, like 3 of Pentacles, either you're the master teaching an apprenticeship, or you're the student learning something new in the apprenticeship. So something newsworthy to celebrate is going to come your way. Announcements such as weddings, graduation, or births, friends you cherish. Time of threes is reconnecting. It's creating that, when I think of the number 3, I think of the triangle, so it's creating that foundation in order to elevate. 3 of Summer also makes me think of like 3 of Cups, because there's water, so it's a time of celebration. Things are blossoming, growth, coming through the community, working with others. So definitely a time of looking at your relationships, and how the number 3, cultivating with the number 3 is going to give you prosper or new beginnings. It's in the works currently right now. We also have family. So this is like I said before, this is a cultivation of working with others, deciding that you want to grow your family from just the 2 of you to 3. So it's creating that foundation for something bigger than yourself. 3 rabbits, we see 3 of Pentacles. Numbers that you want to watch out for is you want to look into February. So what's in the works might be coming to you in February or March. Often the holiday that's associated with February is Valentine's Day. The number 3, 10, 2. 10 plus 2 equal, it could also be 102, but 10 plus 2 equals 12, and then 2 plus 1 equals 3. In numerology, the number 3 is important for you. Developing relationships or cultivation of relationships in order to create a foundation. Packer, so you're leaving a revered place. So this is definitely about travel, like I was mentioning with the turtle, being a nomad and just taking what you need on your backpack and venturing forward. Rising like the phoenix, you're elevating. You could be learning something new, cultivating, I heard, a new direction and rise, that you're rising in your direction And this can also be a balance, the rocks balancing on each other, temperance and direction. This can be a moment of being able to balance your emotions. You'll be able to elevate by being able to cultivate balance in your life. What's coming towards you is, it could be family investments, it could be definitely working with other people. I'm definitely seeing relationships. It could be familial relationships or connections, bringing in a new life. It doesn't have to mean like pregnancy. It could mean like you're bringing in new projects in the family. It could be a family business that you're cultivating with those around you. You could have Jupiter in Cancer, so this could come forth as you get abundance or prosperity, or how prosperity comes into your life is through family and family connections. And carrots actually are often associated with abundance and growth, and rabbits as well. So this could be, you could get lucky with where your abundance lies is in Jupiter and Cancer, where you're able to grow. Your financial growth happens to you through familial connections. So definitely look at how you can connect with your family in order. Could be a family business. A family could be literally investing in you in order to grow their prophecy, in order to grow their name. But this will all come through, I believe, in February, March of next year, leaving familiar places behind. So what's coming towards you is a new direction. You have announcements, weddings, graduation, or births. And like I mentioned with this card, where we see a family of rabbits, an actual birth, or just, I feel like someone's making an announcement of something. It's definitely working with others. Coming towards you, you'll definitely be working with others in order to cultivate something foundational to your family. And it's going to come in threes. So I would definitely look in partnerships with threes, or the number 3 as a numerology. Again, like I stated in the beginning, this is trusting the process, that it's in the works, either by building up the family name or building up, working with a certain family or 2 other family members, where you're building up a foundation that's going to expand, that's going to grow and nourish even after certain family members have deceased. This is looking to support from like elders. So definitely look at your family and elders and having that connection to, because I feel that there is wisdom in your family. Newsworth celebration. This could be taking on a family business or starting something entirely new that will flourish the foundation of your family. A family is very important. The cultivation of familial foundations is important. Growing generations on that haven't been born, providing that foundation for the future